welcome to our Sunday night live.
Sunday night rock talk.
Sunday night rock talk. Still trying to adjust the camera here.
There, this damn thing keeps sending me everywhere else.
Really?
Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, it just notified me that you're live, by the way.
Oh, hey, you got your notification.
I got my notification.
That's good.
Wow. I guess I need to scoot over or something because you got it angled.
I don't know.
You're doing weird stuff again. You're so out of control tonight.
I don't know.
You're really out of control.
Here.
Okay, now come back this way.
Boop.
Oh! All right. Okay. I think we're done screwing around finally.
How is everybody tonight?
Let's see. Let's get a...
Who's all...
Let's do some greetings. We got...
who's all in the house?
Rufotrus was in at 9:07 this morning.
Oh, wow.
Amethyst Annie was in at 4:35. Sonia Algasabi, 5:30. She's still here, it looks like. Ken Gerard, Ellen Marie Piles, Joe Piles, Tina Goforth, James says, glad you're doing better. Thank you. Tina Goforth is, oh, I said that once already. Oh, nothing better than doing laundry and watching a little AZRE. I'm going to skip the laundry till tomorrow, but I'm going to watch this anyways.
You kind of have to be.
I kind of have to. Mike Webb says hello. Hi, Mike. Will Berteau. Hi. Patricia Cockerham. Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
Garnet Toll. Sandmaker. Hi, Randy. Barb Ackerman. Derek Esley. And Patricia's Creations. That's everybody that's in so far. So, yeah.
Minty Cactus.
We're going to have to clarify a few things when we get started here.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah. But yeah, no, better because it was a year ago that I was sick. So
yeah, he. Oh, hold
kids
on.
are coming in. This will be fun.
Kids are coming in the door.
We have no idea because they forget these things.
Yeah, they do.
Hi.
What's up?
How we doing?
You want to come and say hi to everybody?
Sure.
Hi, it's Tiana. And here's Jake the son.
Hi. The son.
Not
The son.
Father,
The son.
not the Holy Spirit, the Son.
The son.
Yeah. So, let's see who else has come in since then. Derek says, hi, Jake, the son, and company. You know, it'd be nice if I put this up here. Can we?
Oh, yeah, I'll move mine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because then we can just look at this.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, that would work out.
and then I don't have to
quite
keep
well.
looking down at my lap all the time.
Yeah.
Looking like a ding dong.
Ugh.
Stand by.
Then we have to look at like double faces. Eesh.
There we go.
So tonight we're not only going to be talking about getting sick from rocks, but we're also going to be talking about other, I don't know, kind of myths that about rocks, getting sick and handling rocks, or
What can happen to you
what? Yeah.
working with rocks?
Yeah. But first we're going to tell you Brian's story
Yes, my lovely story.
and how he almost died.
Yeah, actually, I did almost die.
He did almost die.
So, first off, for the record,
And I have been seeing this on Facebook. You know, I go into places where, or different groups where people are talking, and I don't even comment because I don't even want to just go there. But they're always saying, yeah, this YouTuber that I saw, he was licking rocks and got sick. That is not what happened at all.
I have never licked a rock in my life.
He's never licked a
Ever.
rock.
That is
No.
not how I got sick.
No.
I got sick from improper cleaning techniques.
Yes, he got sick from poo water from the rocks.
We'd had some rocks that had been found in cow feces at the time.
That
And
was my doing.
anyways, we brought the rocks home, put them into a a 5-gallon bucket, and I threw some water in there. And then we got busy doing a bunch of other things. And then we ended up, one of our giveaways, 2,000, 2,500 subs, whatever the heck it was. I don't remember.
I think it was 2,000.
Might have been the 2,000
Yeah.
subs. And we needed some of those rocks for the giveaway. So I went out and started cleaning like a madman. Having not done what I normally do, which is when I put them in the 5-gallon bucket, I put in a 1/4 cup of bleach. Well, I didn't bleach them. And so, and I didn't dump the water out. So they've been festering for, probably a good week or so. And it's a full 5-gallon bucket, and I'm sitting in a chair over it. I'm holding my rock, doing my thing with the textile gun. I dropped it because I hit my finger with the textile gun, which anybody that uses one knows if you hit your finger, it hurts. And of course I went, ow. And when I went, ow, this big rock I was holding went right into the water that I was leaning over, and it backsplashed up into my face.
Now, we usually have a big classifier over the bucket.
What we do now.
So if you do drop the rock, the water doesn't go splashing on you. Well, now, before that even happens,
Hi, Debbie and Alan.
we bleach the rocks. Hi,
yeah.
Debbie and Alan.
We bleach the rocks now, and then we rinse them, and then they get power washed, and then I start working them with the textile gun. So again, what it went back to was I didn't follow my normal cleaning routine with these rocks. I got myself in a hurry, I got complacent, and I got sick. So.
And he went for a snack afterwards and didn't wash his hands.
I think I might have washed my hands, but how well
No,
did I?
you didn't.
Oh no,
I have
came
them
in
in my
and grabbed
notes.
something. Yeah.
No, I took.
So I just
Yeah.
I went from stupid to stupider basically. And so a week later, we were out on an expedition to the onyx mine, and gastrointestinal hell started.
So if you've watched the video on the Lost Onyx mine, that is Brian getting extremely ill.
Yeah.
Very
That's
ill.
when it started. And I do have celiac disease, so I can't eat anything with wheat, rye, or barley. It tears up my intestines and causes intestinal distress. And so when I was getting sick, we were thinking it was just a really bad episode of that, and didn't think much beyond it until a week later it was still happening, and it's never happened to that extent. And so that was the first trip to the hospital that Julie took me, and we started putting 2 and 2 together and figuring out this was something much bigger than celiac response.
Especially when he started dropping weight.
Yeah, that first week,
Like
I don't know what I
crazy.
dropped. It was a bunch.
I think it was almost 10 pounds.
Yeah, so in 3 weeks' time, I lost 25 pounds. And then I lost another about 25 pounds over the next couple of months. So,
Hey, Brian.
we don't wash our hands every time. I do.
How do you do
I do now, Vern, Alabama. Trust me, I do now. The doctors did screw up. When I went in the first time to the hospital, they said, "Oh yeah, you've got some sort of." They did a CT scan, and they could see it was the one they use for pregnancies when they're
It was a
sonogram, wasn't it?
It was a CT.
No, it was a
scan.
CT scan.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh yeah, you've got a bacterial infection, but we don't know what it is." And I'm thinking, well, just give me some antibiotics and we'll fix this. Pick the strongest thing on the shelf. Let's go. And no, they gave me a bag of IV fluids and sent me home. So we went home, and
Then they had you follow up with a GI.
GI doctor was.
Oh my gosh. This is when.
I was down 25 pounds at that point. That picture if you saw the thumbnail, the before picture, that's me between 205 and 210. That picture there, I was down to what, 165?
No, that was after the GI. That was before.
That's what I'm saying. That was after the GI.
Yeah, that was before your 3rd hospital visit.
Yeah.
Your hospital stay.
My stay. Yeah. Extended duration.
Yeah. That was when I didn't think you were coming home. Yeah, but the GI said, "Oh, you look great. Go home, eat whatever you want."
Yeah. Problem is, I couldn't. Barb says doctors did not diagnose you for.
You got to
can't
move your
read.
finger.
Yeah, I had to move it down. You're not paying attention here, okay?
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I didn't diagnose you for sure. Yeah, there was no diagnosis. They didn't want to. And so a couple more weeks go by. I'm not getting any better. I'm losing more weight. We go back to the hospital. This time I get another bag of IV fluids and some morphine for the pain because it was extremely painful,
Yeah, that was
and sent home. Told, yep, you've got an infection, but not giving me anything. So we go back home, and then it reached a point where early December, early December, I guess, about this time last year, I actually felt like I was dying. I'd eaten food the night before and threw it up 14 hours later, undigested. So it had been sitting in my stomach and didn't digest at all. And that was pretty terrifying. And so we ended up going to a different hospital, and that was a whole nother ordeal, but we don't need to get into all the thing about that. Should have smoked some devil's lettuce with me.
wink, wink.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're better.
Well, and Derek Esley, who's on here, it was interesting because when it started to happen, he called up and said, hey, can you tell me your symptoms? And I started telling him what was going on. And he goes, well, how about this, this, and this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I got that too. And he goes, just so you know, I studied microbiology in college, and I happened to do a research paper on Giardia, and I'm pretty certain that's what you've got. And we'd actually gone into the hospital the second time and the final time, third time, telling them, look, we're pretty sure this is Giardia. This is the mechanism of how I ingested it. And they still would not give us any medicine.
They told us that you don't get Giardia here. Giardia is third world country.
That was my favorite. Yeah, it's only in third world countries. I'm like,
Yeah.
Have you been out in the woods? There's Giardia, there's anthrax, there's botulism, there's E. coli.
Everything.
All of it exists out here in nature,
Yeah.
in the soil.
You can get it at a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and Sarah was a corpsman, so between the two of them, they helped us figure it out. And so when we finally, the Flagstaff visit was a little more interesting. I ended up getting an endoscopy, which that wasn't where the problem was. It was up above.
I told him you need to go up further.
So then I ended up with the, what's the other one? Wait, which one's which? I don't even remember anymore.
Colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy, that's what they gave me. I got the colonoscopy, and then I got an endoscopy. So I got pictures of both my insides. Apparently, after the colonoscopy, I was coming to in the room.
Oh, do you really have to say this?
No, I'll leave it alone. Nobody needs to know what I said.
Nobody needs to know what Brian said to
But
the
it
doctor.
was pretty funny. Yeah, exactly. Anthrax is living in the soil around El Paso. It's in a lot of different places. I mean, these are things that are just out there. Even like the botulism, the E. coli. Every time animal feces gets into the water and the waterways around here, the E. coli count goes up because of it's in their feces. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of things out there, and you have to realize the outdoors to us is our recreation spot. Well, to the animals and everything else out there, it's the bathroom. So if you're licking rocks, you're not exactly sure what it is you might be putting in your mouth.
Tina asked, does it show on specific blood work?
No, so that was where the biggest problem is with Giardia. It cycles, it has stages. So it starts to do, it starts working its magic inside your stomach, your small intestine and all this. And then it dies and sheds. And in that process, it's making new ones. And so when it sheds it out, you're clear for a few days. So if they do a stool sample, nothing's going to show.
They're not going to catch it.
And every time that we had gone in, I'd had a major bout. And of course, one stool sample, nothing shows. Well, you have to take stool samples like multiple times, multiple days in a row to actually come up with that diagnosis. And none of the doctors were willing to do that. So
that's
yeah,
why
thank you.
It's really hard to catch.
I'm glad I'm doing much better too. It is hard to catch. But when they did the colonoscopy, they said, other than some irritation, I looked fine, and then they were going to release me the next day, and I wasn't better. And they unhooked me from my IV that night in preparation of releasing me in the morning. And Julie had said before she left the hospital, he's he's still throwing up. He's not holding fluids.
Don't take his IV
Leave his
out.
IV in, you know, and she leaves and comes home for the night, gets back up there and walks in, and I look like a dead man.
And the thing is that, you know, when you're in the hospital, the last thing they do before you're even released is take your IV out. So I had no idea why they were taking his IV out the night before.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was weird.
But anyways, so she refused for them to release me based on my condition and said, you know, you guys need to check the upper GI. That's where the problem is. And so they ended up doing the endoscopy, and that's when they found all the little ulcers, all in the bottom of my stomach, and the duodenum, which connects the stomach to the small intestine, was riddled with it. And then they can only go in about like 6 or 8 inches of your small intestine. And it was completely riddled with these ulcers too from the Giardia. So it had pretty much destroyed the upper GI system. And it was literally, at that point, it was in the process of trying to kill me because I couldn't digest food. So awesome news, they sent me home.
With stomach meds.
Oh, yes, I got some omeprazole. So that my ulcers could heal and keep the stomach acid down.
Yeah, and they also gave you something to coat your stomach so that you could.
Yeah, I could coat my stomach so I
yeah,
could, the
eat your
ulcers
food.
wouldn't, yeah, so I could eat. And it said follow up with your primary care. And that was on a Thursday. I got released. And so Sunday, before my appointment with my primary care on the following Tuesday, primary care doctor calls me and says, I'm looking at your medical reports from the hospital. She goes, they didn't diagnose you with anything. I said, nope. She goes, well, you have omeprazole and this other thing? I said, yep. She goes, that's it. I'm ordering you ivermectin, and I want you to pick it up as soon as it's ready. 10 minutes later, my phone goes off for the pharmacy. Ding, you have a prescription for ivermectin. I'm like, damn, that was good. So we started the ivermectin, and that's what actually cured it. But I had to do two doses.
But wait, he relapsed because he didn't take the medicine properly. He read. How did you do it? You read it in like half a dose. He's
Yeah,
taking half a dose.
I was kind of out of it, and so I was supposed to take.
He wasn't
like,
supervised.
It was 2
my
pills twice a day. No, 4 pills twice a day, and I read it somehow as 2 pills twice a day or something. So I took the correct dose, but I didn't take it in the span of time I was supposed to. It was supposed to be over like 5 days. I was on it for 10. Well, the problem is the dose that she gave was specific to knock this thing out, and it has to stay sustained for those days. I never reached the level to kill it. So a week
came
later,
back.
10 days later, I called her up and I said, yeah, I still got some problems going on. And I go, I just realized when I looked at the bottle, I took the medicine wrong. She goes, 10 minutes later, I've got another ding, come pick up your ivermectin.
So he had to do it all over again.
So I had to do it all over again. And but the turning point was right around the 20th of December.
Gosh.
Is when I started to feel, a little bit better. And then on Christmas Day, surprisingly, was the first day that I could actually eat something other than broth or... what was I even eating at that point? Oh, I was so pissed off, it wasn't even funny.
Broth, maybe some rice.
Broth,
and you
rice.
You couldn't even do that. You were
I was living off of broth for 2.5 months, basically. It was horrific. I was down to 165 pounds. So yeah, it was like 40 to 50 pounds that I lost. It was crazy. I'm now back up between 195 and 200, which is where I like to be. So I'm happy. It's all good. But Christmas Day was the turning point, and I was able to start eating, and I've been eating like crazy. But it took from Christmas until the first week of October to get back up to 195 pounds.
Yeah.
It took me that long. I could not gain weight to save my life. I mean, if I didn't eat during the day, I would lose 7 pounds.
We were going to In-N-Out and getting him those shakes, the biggest shakes that they had, about 3 times a week, just to keep weight on him, because he couldn't hold. If he didn't eat like constantly, he would drop 7 pounds in a day.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle for an entire year.
Let's see, this is crazy what you went. Yeah, it was nuts. And then Rick says, not even the brat diet. No.
No, he couldn't even eat a banana.
I couldn't eat a banana. I couldn't,
no toast?
No toast. I couldn't stomach toast. I mean, everything, it didn't matter what it was. And the thing is.
Even liquid, even nothing.
Everything
hurt.
And I mean, I was in constant pain.
He slept all the time.
It's pain like you can't even imagine.
Now, Giardia doesn't happen like this to most people. It's because he has celiac disease, and so, so now he has an autoimmune disease. It just attacked him. Most people, 6 weeks at most, and it's not as severe like Brian.
Yeah, a lot of people can have it and just pass it through with just some minor gastrointestinal distress. Mine kicked the living crap out of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like that 1% that, it could kill. And, yeah, definitely was not.
It sounds like a tapeworm, too. Yeah, the way I couldn't keep weight on, we thought I had a tapeworm for a minute.
Definitely not a tapeworm, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I finally, first week of October,
because the CT scan would have showed that.
About a year from when it all started, I was actually back to where I wanted to be weight-wise, between that 195, 200 range. So
yeah,
a year start to finish, I guess you could say.
But once you finished with the medicine and that was, then you were, then you could eat again and
yeah, the ivermectin did wonders. I mean, that was the key right there.
Taking it correctly.
Taking it correctly too. Don't be delirious when you're reading your medicine bottles.
Yeah.
So Allison had it, says it was the worst. I also lost all the weight.
Oh wow.
Clothes and jewelry were just falling off.
Wow. So Allison had it.
Yeah, so you understand exactly what it's like. It is it's no joke. And so, that's the thing I want people to understand though, is I was not licking a rock. Again, I've never licked a rock in my life. But it is possible that you could get it from licking a rock.
Yeah.
It is possible.
If that rock had some poo on it or something.
You just want to make sure that
yeah, that was Brian too. He was either sick or sleeping.
Yeah. You just be cautious. Again, it's you're told as a kid, don't put that in your mouth. You don't know where it's been. Welcome to the outdoors.
Yeah.
So, and again, there's other things out there. I mean, botulism exists in the soil, anthrax is in the soil, E. coli is in the soil. There's several other things. Any one of those can become terminal. So.
Yeah, you're back there. Your bearded, beautiful self, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you tell if it's dinosaur bone. No, it's good. But that's why, if you see, we always had spray bottles every time we've ever gone out because we spray our rocks with the bottles. And then since the whole Giardia thing, we would come back to the truck after picking up rocks all day long and not think twice and, start snacking on something. It's lucky we didn't get sick before.
Gosh, I know.
So now we have what I call the redneck or the portable hand washing station. We got a little thing of soap. We've got our little spray bottle. And we wash our hands after every trip we go out, before we get into the truck, before we touch any food, anything like that. Because after going through it once, I don't want to ever go through it again.
No,
I don't want her to go through it.
Ever.
I don't want anybody to go through it. It was horrible.
Well, side note, I did get it. I caught it from him. But mine only lasted for about a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. I don't know. I mean, it was pretty miserable, maybe 3 weeks, but mine was not severe like his was.
It flat out owned me. I mean,
It did. I had days in between where I was okay.
Stop making out so much. Yeah.
But and then I would be sick and in bed, and then but I didn't get it bad like he did.
Gave us the notorious.
And we also, at the end of the day, we wash our hands after we're done picking up rocks.
Yeah, we were out on the
I
claims.
don't know if you said that or not.
I did, but we were out on the claims today. We had a couple of folks that came out and joined us, and at the end of the day, we were washing our hands.
Always wash our
before
hands.
we ever got
Bring
into the
soap,
truck.
water.
So
wash our hands.
just something to think about for yourselves, to protect yourselves, and make sure that again. You don't want to go through it. Allison, you've been through it. You know exactly what it's like. It is some of the worst stomach pain that I've ever encountered. And it doesn't stop. It's just constant. And that's why you just want to sleep, because that's the only time that you don't feel that pain, but you don't get quality sleep. So
yeah,
miserable experience.
Yeah, don't recommend it.
Excellent weight loss program. horrible side effects.
Yes.
So I give it a 0 out of 10.
For
Not
weight loss
recommended.
program.
So
Um.
rotavirus. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, the rotavirus.
Oh, rotavirus is horrible. My son had rotavirus when he was 18 months old, and he dehydrated so fast in less than 6 hours that when we took him in to get treatment, because he started vomiting, diarrhea, all that, within 6 hours I took him in, and he was so dehydrated they couldn't get one started in his arm or his leg. They actually had to go into his carotid in his neck. That was the only way to put an IV in him. So that was horrible. Rotavirus too. Oh, the smell of rotavirus. Oh, actually, Giardia doesn't smell much
Giardia
better.
does not smell much better.
Ugh. Oh, anyways, let's get done with that.
All right, so let's talk about. So those are the.
Allison also gives it a 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
And Derek, the gloves are not just to protect your hands from sharp rocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably should wear gloves. I have a nasty habit of not wearing gloves out there because I like.
I don't know why I lose.
It's a tactile thing for me. I can't help it.
I gotta feel the rock,
Yeah.
but you know
We were
we
competing
don't
for
bring
toilets, yeah.
we don't bring lunch out there at all.
No, we bring snacks that you can tear the top off of and then squeeze it into your mouth, and you don't even have to
Like
touch it.
squeezy fruit. We call them squeezy
Squeezy
fruit.
fruits, protein bars.
Protein bars that you keep in the wrapper.
I've got trail mix in a Ziploc that I can pop the Ziploc and then just shovel it in.
Yeah.
So things like that. That's how we work it out when we're out there. My son's trying to call, but he must keep forgetting that we're live on Sunday nights. So anyways, what are the other things we wanted to talk about?
I was going to talk about
Oh, the other hazards.
yes, the other hazards,
Like
hazards of
asbestos.
rock. Yeah. So, there's a lot of people that bring up, asbestos and rocks. Well, tiger's eye, that has asbestos, but everybody's wearing tiger's eye around their neck.
That is very true.
Yeah. And so, asbestos is fine. I just said that.
Asbestos is fine.
Asbestos is just fine.
I drink it all the time in my coffee.
Sprinkle it in. As long as
It's
you're,
a sweetener.
as long as you're not breathing it in and there's the little fine fibers that are, floating around and you're.
Yeah, that's the thing is breathing in the fibers and the dust that's affiliated with it. And that's why tiger's eye itself isn't really dangerous, because it's not giving off any of the fibers or any small particles
Except
of
for
dust.
when you work it.
When you work it, you want your mask
Yeah,
on. Yeah.
you need a
So,
good mask.
and I think we
eyewear.
had some notes in there. Yeah, like Allison says, wearing it and working it are different things. Exactly. We actually have applesauce tubes.
Yeah,
That's our squeezy fruit.
that's our squeezy fruit.
Ken says makes an excellent air freshener. Asbestos. The fake snow in It's a Wonderful Life was asbestos. Oh, wow.
Oh, yes, I did
Back in the
read
day.
that. Yeah, in A Wonderful Life.
How many of them got cancer, I wonder?
Yeah. What is it that you get from asbestos?
Cancer.
In your lungs.
Oh.
What is it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
There's a whole forest, though, up in, was it Montana? I think. Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma.
That's it. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew somebody would have it, Alabama.
But there's a whole section of a forest, I think it's in Montana, that has asbestos everywhere in it. And I know this from a firefighting thing, that if you go up there, they don't engage fires in that area because of the amount of asbestos that would be kicked up in the process of engaging the fire.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so they actually keep you out of there. And somebody in Montana up there, if you're watching, you probably know where I'm talking about. Yep, Allison says it. There's an asbestos forest in Montana. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I was up there, they said, yeah, if it's in this particular forest, you're not going to engage it. I went, oh, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eastern Australia has it. Libby, Montana. Yeah, near Libby. There we go.
There's a cinnabar. People say, you can't you know, you can't handle cinnabar. Well, that's because of the mercury. You can collect them. They're fine on your shelves, but you know, you can't
Don't
be-
suck on it like a hard candy.
Yeah, you don't want to eat it. You don't want to, you know.
Rossio!
Hey,
Hi, Maria.
Rossio.
Now that we know your name,
Yes.
but we'll call you Rossio if you'd prefer.
Yeah. But just because of the mercury content in cinnabar.
Yeah.
But you know, for those of you that don't know, I ate a ton of mercury as a kid.
Which explains an awful lot.
I don't know, but I did. And I broke them out of the thermometers. I put them all together, played with it, and then I drank it. My mom freaked out, and nothing happened. I was fine.
Hi, Billy Whitehorn. He just came in and said hello. Rossio, please. You got it, Rossio. Tanya Lynn, hello. Alabama says they had asbestos in the library, and guess who could touch the ceiling? And he said her Coliseum had it, and it would rain down on us during a concert. Huge chunks of puffy asbestos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It is a long-term build-up
Yeah.
thing. It is. But you just, you know, you don't want to expose
Hey,
people
Winnie.
to it if you don't need to. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Galena. A long time ago, I bought a really nice piece of Galena, and the person who I bought it from said, okay, now you need to keep this at least, 10 feet away from you at all times because it's highly poisonous. So I had always kept it in a plastic bag because I was so scared. And then I figured out what it was, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not bad. It's gonna sit on my shelf and it's gonna be just fine. So because of what Galena has, lead. Galena is lead.
It's lead.
So
So when I was working for the Forest Service, I lived up at Mount Charleston outside of Las Vegas. Had a Forest Service compound, and I lived in an old historic house while I was there. Built in the 1930s by the CCCs, coated with lead paint.
oh yeah.
I came back from work, which was right across the driveway from my office, and I see my 3-year-old daughter with a paint strip, nom, 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 chewing away. So, of course, what do? Freak out, because everybody says, lead paint, ah! Run her down to the emergency room, bring the sample with me. That's it. Found her eating lead paint. Doctor goes, well, how much is she eating? I said, I don't know. He goes, does she do it every day? And I go, no. And first time I caught her, He goes, let me tell you the way lead poisoning works. He goes, you'd have to eat I don't even know how much of it every single day for a month. And then you're probably going to get pretty dang sick. So she's going to be fine. Take her home. And of course she was, but it scared the hell out of me because
Yeah.
you hear horror stories about, lead paint. Well, it is bad in concentrations. It's another one of those over time, or if it's a heavy dose, things like that. So, it'd be nice if people would give you more context about these things instead of just instilling fear of God into you, causing you to make rash decisions like running 45 minutes to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So, we burned leaded fuel for how long? Yeah, before we went to unleaded, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
And then there's
had a guy drink lead paint in the Navy for YouTube on a dare.
what?
I'm going to guess that was, you sure he was Navy? He wasn't a Marine? They're known to eat crayons too. Yeah, same with chrysocolla, azurite, malachite. Yeah, there's a lot of things it's because it's all the copper related, and lead and copper are,
Yeah.
synonymous practically. So again, it's more of about having an awareness and teaching yourself these things and learning these things. That's what it's about. So,
And then there's uranium.
uranium.
Let's talk about uranium.
You got uranium just to the north of us.
Yeah. You stalled?
No, I'm reading these.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, Ken, actually they are. My whole family's Marine except for me. I went to the Forest Service. So, but I still call them crayon eaters and give them a hard time because I can. But yeah, so to the north of us is the Grand Canyon. And all around the Grand Canyon is all kinds of uranium. And they did uranium mining for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're trying to start up some more
Start it
uranium
up.
mining. And there's quite a bit of opposition to that.
Mm-hmm. And then Dugway, you know, they said...
Jared, don't lie. It's not me. It was Jared.
What?
Forget this whole licking rock thing. I skipped straight to eating them.
Do you like crush them and put them up in a shake?
Crush them with a pepper
or-
grinder. Oh my gosh.
I think your autocorrect didn't like the word arsenic, Rebecca.
Yeah, I think it said arsonist.
Arsonist. Oh
Apple
my
seeds
gosh.
have arsonists.
Vitamix. Wait, shouldn't it be called like mineral mix? Minimix? Vitamin and mineral mix?
Yeah, there's a theme song for the Forest Service too. It goes do 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 do. Ken, what? What?
You!
Lead paint. Moving on.
You didn't eat lead paint. Wait,
Yeah,
you
you don't
did.
know that.
Well, I ate mercury. I'm fine.
Yeah, actually, Karen just said she remembers me coming onto the podcast while I was still sick.
Yeah.
I was actually in a
He thought he
in
was
between
getting-
phases at
Yeah,
that point.
we thought
yeah.
he was getting better, and then he relapsed.
Yeah, the next day I
So-
was.
Yeah.
That actually took it out of me. That podcast. After that, I went in and I slept for the rest of the day. I was
Yeah.
wiped.
He tried to be all tough guy.
I always try. Anyways, Ken's
Yeah,
and
the
I are going back and
vitamin
forth about
Vegemin. I love Lucy.
all kinds of dumb
Yeah.
things about songs, and it's over here. You said
Yeah.
the Flintstones. So, anyways, that's what got me started. Anyhow,
Yeah.
anything else we needed to cover?
Yeah, we were talking about, well, I started to talk about Dugway.
Oh, Dugway.
Yeah. So we tested some of our rocks with Alan's Geiger counter.
Debbie and Alan, who were on here.
Yes. And the Geiger counter was jumping. But, you know, those rocks are safe.
They're not that hot.
They were jumping a little bit.
It was interesting, but yeah, I mean,
It was cool. It was cool to see. We had a little bit of hot and spicy rocks.
yeah. I mean, if we
Yeah.
start glowing in the middle of the night, I'll worry about it.
I think it would be cool if we were glowing in the middle of the night, but
It would be kind of cool.
yeah.
Yeah. And if all the X-rays I've had in my life, I might glow already. We just don't know
I
it
know,
yet.
me too, right?
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, you've been in an MRI machine more times than I can count.
I know.
Most of
Probably
our
like 12 times a year.
most of our guests are sick after the podcast. It wasn't the podcast.
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we could see in the dark. That would be my superpower. Okay, so does anybody else have anything to add about the rocks? Because
We don't know all of it.
we don't know everything.
Mm-mm.
No,
We are not the know-it-alls.
we are not. Yes, Jared,
I knew you'd have something.
tell us.
This guy's got wonderful information.
Yes, Jared from Currently Rockhounding. He is a wealth of knowledge.
If you haven't checked out his channel, do so.
Go see Jared.
'Cause
Jared's Currently Rockhounding.
We've learned a lot from Jared's channel.
Mhm.
We appreciate him tremendously.
What
He's the
hap-
reason for textile guns.
Yeah. Yes, he is. What happens if you shine your face with the stomach? Wait. If you shine your face with the stomach.
I think he means the Stymac.
Stymac. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do it.
So let it...
Because it's UV. That's like looking straight into the...
Yeah, so here it is right there. When you got the green that we see on our lights,
Uh-huh.
it's from a... Is that, I can't read, that's too far away. Is it urinal?
Yeah.
Uranal?
You're...
Yeah, it's related to uranium minerals activation, yes. So yeah, it is Steinbach, Phil was trying to say. So yeah, when you see our
Yeah.
rocks glowing green, that is a reaction to a uranium-related mineral, which that word is just way too out of out of bounds for our group. That's going to get a life of its own.
Don't get Julie or Brian mad. They'll turn green and bust out of their clothes. Hey, I'm wearing a green jacket. Brian's wearing a green shirt.
Oh, Ken got his
Oh,
microscope
good.
pieces. Cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thank you for that, though, Jared. That's an important thing. Yeah, if it glows green, it's got something related to uranium going on with it. So
Yeah. Yep.
So, Brand New American, The Rock.
Yep. And we are doing some UV light today
Yeah.
because the rock reveal that you saw
From the Katy Mountains.
from the Katy Mountains, I didn't have time to put this in the rock reveal because the rock reveal last week was 9 minutes long anyway. But we took this to the rocks and holy cow, wait till you see what we
Ions
what we
jumping
found.
over it. Yeah, I love it.
So what did he say?
He says it's often such a small amount that most Geiger counters won't even detect it. It's just ions jumping orbit. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're just bouncing and coming back.
Lauren, how are you?
Lauren, oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Good to see you on.
Lauren from Rocks for Brains is here. If you haven't checked out her channel,
Another good
you
channel
should
to check out.
Go check out her channel. She knows a lot about rocks and fossils.
Tasman.
What?
When four-wheelers first came out, we would go right around in the old uranium mines. I'm surprised I don't glow in the dark.
Wow. That's an adventure.
What else are you going to do when you're a kid, right?
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, that's funny. Oh. Hey, Ramon. Let's see. Ken said when I lived in Colorado, I wanted to get a bunch of rabbits and dye them glow in the dark and set them loose on rocky flats.
That would have been funny. Ashley Davis asks, why do some rocks change colors depending on the UV light strength?
I think it's the different
It has to do with the way the wavelength hits it. I mean, Jared probably could explain this way better because he's really good at this.
yeah.
But it has to do with the way the wavelength hits and the spectrum that's seen with the visible eye. So,
I think it's there's different minerals also in there that,
yeah.
and I don't know what those minerals are. I haven't ever,
Oh, he did it.
what
Jeff did it.
is trucking rockhounding?
His first video on trucking rockhounding is being downloaded.
Awesome, Jeff.
I'll just, that was my idea the other day.
It was.
Because I think a lot of people would be interested to see it, dude. Telling you.
Lauren, I know you haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but you still have really, really good content.
You do, yeah.
So, doesn't matter. It's still out there.
Yeah, it's still available.
So, yeah. So,
Are there any rocks or places you wouldn't recommend we collect due to health or safety reasons?
rocks on cliffs.
We've done that. There was another thing here, though. Ramon was saying, he was talking about in the Navajo reservation, a lot of the mud and bricks that they've made their homes with has the uranium in it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
read that. It was in here somewhere. Here it is. No, where'd it go?
Let's see. Where is it?
Here it is.
Oh, Navajo reservation.
Somewhere in the mud
has-
bricks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are in the mud bricks that built their homes. Yeah. And then different spectrums of UV light will cause different ions to jump orbit and reflect back to your eye in different colors.
So, yeah,
All right.
I kind of said that. He just said it a lot better.
Yeah, you say it a lot better.
Thank you, Jared. Like I said, we learned a lot from Jared. So, but that's what I think this whole rockhounding community needs to be about. Is it's about sharing knowledge with one another. So none of us are experts, but combined, we're a pretty damn smart group.
Alabama, I was told that it's the photons bouncing around inside the minerals. Yes, it is the photons. I think that's what it's
Picking
called.
rocks or bots.
Rocks or
Water
bots?
is also infected. Yes, the water has anything that was in the soil can be transferred right into the water.
Mhm.
And again, to the animals, a stream's just a flushing toilet.
Yeah. kind of complex to answer via chat. Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't licking again. Mike, I never licked a rock in my
He
life.
never licked a rock.
That's not what happened. Everybody thinks that's what happened.
Yeah.
That is not what happened. So
Go back and watch the beginning.
You'll see
of
the
this
beginning, though.
and watch what he watch his story.
We're the collective. That's right, Jeff.
Yep. Let's see. Is this conversation about picking rocks or bots? It was about licking rocks.
Here we go. Tina, lucky enough to go visit Trinity and came home with some of the melted rocks and glass. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Still low-grade radiation comes off them. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
That'd be cool to see.
The ocean's one giant poop water. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what fish do in that water? Whew.
Let's see. Sometimes when I'm in town, we should do one of these lives about UV lights.
Yes.
Yes.
Please do. That would be so much fun.
That would be fun. Yes, it was also about Giardia.
No, Derek says, does this rock taste like Giardia?
Oh, Giardia.
Yeah,
Okay, Giardia.
Poop make bad soup. Yes, it do.
Yeah, never do that again.
Never again.
You learned your lesson.
Well, and that's why we went over cleaning the rocks before we had this video to talk about what the process is and should have been, but I got complacent. I didn't follow my own process, and I got myself sick. So,
well,
we don't do that anymore.
You know what? You learn by the worst,
Yeah, whatever. Whatever
It's-
doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You learn by
I'm not stronger, but I'm smarter. I know. Yeah, everything goes through the process now. There's no skipping steps.
No,
So
never. Let's see. It's like,
used to send to nuclear power plants when I was a kid.
oh.
Yeah, it's in everything now. The microplastics.
Microplastics?
Mhm.
I don't even know what a microplastic is.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh gosh.
So, all right. So, do we want to UV some rocks? People want
You
to
guys
see
want to see some UV?
some UV from the Katy Mountains.
Yeah, these things are crazy.
Mr. Turtle Montana, I got Giardia once. And I wish I had a good excuse like licking rocks.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, microplastics, lead.
Yeah,
See?
there's a
That was
lot more
easy.
to it though. That's the nutshell. But
See, the pain is just weakness leaving the body, Allison said.
yeah. Black light that up. Yep. I'm with you there.
Grass shrimp. Can't get a chuckle out of Brian, but I had a girlfriend named Rocky once. Does that count?
There's so many things I could say right now, but she'd hit me.
I read that out loud.
Uh-huh. Oh, in
Ashley
Japan, the
Davis.
nuclear meltdown happened? Dang.
Wait,
Oh,
Ashley
gosh.
Davis said, I was in Japan when the nuclear meltdown happened, got cancer from it, been clear 2 years now, so all good.
Wow. Glad you're clear. That's horrible.
That is crazy.
That is horrible.
I do remember when that happened. That was nuts.
He is not giving up.
No, just turn it off.
I know. All right.
Yes, still alive. Yes, and we're still alive.
I bought some Mexican weed and was chewing on some of the stems. That's how he got Giardia. Oh, jeez. Wow. Oh, that's horrible.
That is bad.
That's really bad.
That is bad.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm gonna go get those batteries. Unless
They're right
anybody
there.
else. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Unless anybody else had anything to add.
How about I get them and you get your camera set
Well,
up?
I'm right here.
Okay. She leaves me here like I'm supposed to entertain y'all or something.
You like to
Okay.
do most of the talking.
What?
Huh?
Hey, whose story was it tonight?
It was your story.
That's right. So I got to do most of the talking.
Yeah.
All right.
The
You ready?
batteries were kind of dying, so in the Stymac. I think it's because we used the Stymac
We used it a lot.
Okay. So let me turn this around
Turn this
here.
one off. Turn that one.
Well, if we turn it
There.
around just a tad here, and then I'm going to
turn it down too. It's still pretty bright. There we
Okay.
go. That's better.
Oh, you know what I should do
Nope.
is probably, yes.
You said, do I know what you should do? I said no.
Oops, sorry.
You just flamed the camera.
This is
around.
gonna, yeah, I know.
Is anybody sick yet?
Is anybody sick? I'm working on it here. I don't have my normal table here. Can I get my table so I can put the...
Oh, you would like your table?
Yeah, I need my table.
Okay, well grab your root beer off of it.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, there you go. I have to put my...
Oops. Yeah, we were ready for that.
Well, we have to switch everything around here.
We got to do a 180.
Here we go.
And let's see.
Okay.
Ken says he feels like Cloverfield's about to pop up somewhere.
Do 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 do. All right, so let me find that one rock.
So
that
we have a UV Beast 365 long wave, and we have a Stymac 3. What is it? 310. 310 mid wave.
310. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, so remember when I said find the big one to this?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it go?
I handed it to you.
Well, I don't know where it is.
It's right there. Isn't
Nope,
it?
nope, that's not it.
Well, I don't know what you did with it.
All right, well, I'll just show you guys.
Turn your light around.
It's not over here.
I don't know where it is.
promise.
Is it behind your root beer can?
Yeah, Liam, we're live.
Naturally, I just got the notification. Sorry for calling so much, Father. It's okay, son. I figured you'd figure it out.
Okay, so there's this rock.
Excuse me.
Now, we will show you what it looks like with, what do you got there?
Stymac.
There's the Stymac.
The 365 is right in front of you up by your
Hey,
root beer
Rick.
can.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. Love those reds.
I know. Reds, greens, yellows.
Green, uranium.
Ooh.
All right, grab your UV
And
Beast.
the Beast is not all that impressive. So the Stymac on these is a lot better.
Okay,
All right.
one down, 45 to go.
45 to go. Okay. Yeah.
Bit of phosphorescence too. Yep.
Then there's this one. What?
Oh, didn't look like it turned on.
Oh. So that's the Stymac. That's the 310. That's mid-wave. I'll just say mid-wave.
Yep.
And then,
Long wave.
yeah, long wave.
365.
Not too impressive
No, that one was kind of weak.
with the 365.
That one was packing weak sauce.
It was. Oh, this one is cool. Okay, so there's this rock, right? Let me just zoom in on this.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Okay. I gotta put my arm down because holding rocks and leaning forward is a chore. So
Jared wants to know when we're going to add shortwave to the lineup.
we're gonna buy that one next, Jared. And that one is the Stymac.
Shortwave.
Ooh, look at that phosphorescent.
That one held it.
Yeah, that one did hold it. And that one's pretty cool with the Beast,
Yeah, that was not bad at
with
all.
the long wave. Look at in there. That's pretty nice.
Let's see how long it holds it.
Ooh. It kind of gets a little blurry at the end, but
Oh, that's cool. Wow, it's quite the delay here.
Yeah, it is.
It took a while. That's okay.
Okay, let me put this down here. Okay, so here is this sparkly little druzy thing here that I love so much.
Do you want to turn
Okay.
a light on it or?
Yeah. Well, I got to show everybody what it is. Look how green that is.
Radioactive.
Look at that. And then, so that was midwave. Not short. My gosh, Jared's got me on shortwave now. And then, here's the beast.
I like the beast there.
The
That's pretty
beast here
awesome.
is pretty cool. Rick Smith, Craft 15. Oops.
Is that juicy encrusted highlight opal?
No, I think it's just
I think it's just a druzy.
Druzy.
Agate. We found it in the Cadies.
druzy chalcedony.
Yeah, chalcedony. This is all Katy Mountain.
Yeah, this is all Katy Mountains.
Ken says he has one that's tenebrescent, fluorescent, and phosphorescent. I don't know half of those words.
And it's normally it's a pink and a purple.
Yeah,
In real life, it's pink and purple.
in real life.
In real life, IRL, as people say.
Don't start with that.
I'm not
Okay.
most people. Okay, so here is that. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything about this rock.
No.
Yeah. What I find so crazy about the UV light is that the aiming of the light at the specimen causes ions to jump. What did you say? It flashed too fast.
Jump orbit, which is a physical manipulation of the rock on the atomic level.
Oh, I know. It is.
We're playing with atoms.
Yeah, we're playing with atoms. Ooh. Okay. So that one has some pink. Oh, but wait, this isn't even the best one. This is like,
All right.
all right, and then let's look at this one. So that was midwave. This one is long wave. Not too bad, but still beautiful rock. All right, bye, Lauren. Thanks for dropping by.
Good to see you, Lauren.
Yeah, we'll have to get together and do something. Okay, where's that cool one? Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Okay. This is the one that, wait, where's the teeth one?
I don't know.
Is this the one that has the teeth?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so then there's this one.
Yeah, and you saw
So-
all these on the rock reveal.
So you guys saw all these on the rock reveal.
This one's pretty cool, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I love that purple.
that's pretty nice. And then, let's see, Beast. Pretty bright, though. Whoa. Whoa. I got,
It's getting blue.
yeah. There we go. That's pretty cool. All right. Nice. Up and at 'em. Okay. Remember you gave me one with it was like all those little teeth.
Sure.
I wish you would remember rocks. Okay, this one's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was kind of different. It was like a dark blue. So here is this nice plume. Was it that? No, I don't know. All right. Bam. Check that out. And that's just the, I don't know what's on the outside of that rock. And then that is the Stymac. This one is the Beast. In safety, third for everything, but you gave your fingers a sunburn?
UV equals sunburn.
Jared, my hands have been out in the sun all day. I can't feel the heat though.
That's
That's pretty crazy.
I'm surprised we hadn't thought of that, but yeah,
Yeah.
UV equals
Derp.
sunburn.
Oh, let's do this one. Okay.
I guess I'll stop shining it in her face then.
Yeah, don't shine it in my face.
All right.
Okay, so there's this really nice one. It's a nice chunk too.
Are we showing the UVs or are we showing the rock?
It was the stupidest tan line ever, he said.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, hold on. Let me move that.
Waiting on you.
Ooh. That's nice.
Stupidest tan line ever. I love it, man. Oh, there's some red down there on the bottom.
I know.
No, on the other side. Right down there. See it?
Look at that. It's like,
Pretty cool.
yeah. All right. And kind of nothing. It's a little bit more impressive in if you were here in person, but really,
It's showing up pretty decent on here.
yeah. It's kind of funny though because that looks different than the cut. But I don't know, maybe it's just
All right.
regular wear and tear. Okay, let's show this one. All right, you ready?
Waiting on you.
Yep. All right, so we're always doing the Stymac first. That's the mid-wave.
Some
So
pinks
that's-
in there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Ooh, and it's holding. Oh, it's holding. Held for a long time, too.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Woo. Wow.
It says crap 15, crap 15, crap 15. What is the name of that stone? It's all Katy Mountain.
Yeah, Katy
Jasper
Mountain
and
is-
agates.
All right, ready? Ooh. I wish it wouldn't go blurry after it kind of holds its...
Oh, yeah,
after
it got
loses
blurry
it.
there. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
I know. It really doesn't know what to do. Okay, the rock that we found today.
Well,
And-
we
and
found it in our Katy pile.
We
today.
found it in our Katy pile, and then we cut it. Oops. So let's show that.
Turn your light.
Well, nobody's seen it yet. Katy is Cady, and it's in California, in between Barstow and
Arizona border.
Ludlow.
Ludlow.
Arizona border and Barstow. What?
Well, it's true.
Don't give people the wrong idea.
Well, it is between the Arizona border and Barstow.
Ludlow and Barstow.
Yes.
North. Okay.
North of I-40.
And then this one is long wave.
Annie, I'm happy that you like your Black Friday goodies. Hopefully
Oh, I'm glad you do.
everything was in good shape.
No, not Kitty. Katy. Cady. By Lavic. Yeah, they are very nice. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. This one is I don't know what that is. Just one of the rocks that I showed. I like it.
It's Katy Mountain Coolness.
Yeah, it is Katy Mountain Coolness. Boom. So the Stymac and the Beast look very similar. Long wave and short or mid wave look almost very similar. So nuts.
Oh, she's gonna upload her unboxing video tomorrow. Everything was safe and well packed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're packing fools over here.
Yeah. Okay, so I found this one in, okay, don't laugh, the bathroom. It is from the Katie's. I had a little bag of specials. You guys didn't see this because, you know, it's not very impressive on camera. But look at that.
Yeah, much better UV'd.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I like all the little sticks. And then that is 365. Ooh, that just lights up.
Jared says you keep your special rocks in the bathroom.
Jared, don't you know this? I keep all my specials in the bathroom.
They used to be in the bathtub. At least now they're in the bathroom.
Yeah, they have moved. Well, okay, some of them are in the bathtub.
Some of them are still in the bathtub.
Yeah, I can't help it. All right, here is this one. Wait, it's not ready yet. Shush it, shush it. No, I'm kidding.
What are we eating?
This is just chips from Chipotle because I took my family food.
Did you light it up? Okay, there you go. Woo.
That's cool.
That is cool. Wow. Could you imagine like a necklace made out of that? That's pretty cool. And then this one is the long range. Woo. That's cool. Ah, love it. That one is beautiful. Oh, I should probably put that in the middle. Okay. I wish I could find the one that you did the teeth. Oh, this one. This one.
Oh,
Well, this is,
that has teeth?
well, no, it was the little one, but I can't find it.
Well, how little's little?
That's not the one.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay. So there was this one. And now.
Rick wants to know if it does him any good to say crap 15 anymore. Only during the live sales.
Only during the live sales, Rick.
Or the surprise giveaways.
Yeah. Then you can say crap 15.
Yep.
Okay, ready?
That'll definitely work.
All right. And then that is the Beast. Oop, there it is. Okay, now it's getting, that one got a little hot. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean?
The light on my fingers.
That's because you're burning your fingers, like Jared said.
Ooh, oh, that one stayed. Wait, okay. I'll burn them for everybody. Just check this out.
Nice.
Whoa,
Phosphorescence at its finest.
that was awesome.
Mike Webb says, which UV light would you recommend I buy, and where's the best place to get it?
Well, you know, I think they both are all three of them are awesome in their own, this is the one.
Finish your sentence.
Sorry. I think they all have their purposes, honestly. But I like the Stymac. I like the 310.
I really like the midwave.
Yeah.
It just seems to pull a lot, at least with our material that we're using it on, it seems to pull a lot more colors out most of the time.
Yeah, the Stymac does have a really good filter on it. Okay, so this one has all these little, I don't know if they're tubes or pseudomorphs or I don't know. I don't know what this is. We found it in the Cadies. It was just a really cool rock, so I picked it up. And watch this thing glow. Look at this thing. It is so cool.
That's our midwave right there.
Yeah, that's the midwave.
Like I said, it's showing a lot.
All right, and then that's midwave.
And then long wave.
This is long wave.
That's kind of meh.
It's kind of meh, except for that. Well, it's really showing the calcite,
Yeah.
but not so much the.
Like I said, the mid really is just, it's bringing out all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it even shows like the pinks in there.
Yep.
It's probably a little bit uranium because there is a uranium mine on the other side of the road, right? It's uranium, correct?
Uranium related at least.
I thought it was a uranium mine.
Oh, wait, on the other side? Sorry,
Yes.
yes. They're mining uranium on the other side of the highway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they're using the acid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's uranium.
Okay, so here's some tubes here. Look how green those are. That is with the Stymac midwave.
All right. Get
Let
your
me-
long wave.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Turtle Montana.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's very generous. Appreciate that.
Just in case you want to talk about your weird bathroom, what?
What? Where do you see that?
On it.
Just in case you want to talk to a professional about your weird bathroom rocks.
Then when you get into the world of filters, it goes ZWB3, Hoya, then oh, it went away on my screen.
The better the filter, the more money, but they will last longer and cut more visible light.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
I mean,
that's-
that thing just shows a heck. That long wave there is doing a lot better on that one.
Yeah.
So again, it's weird with, which one is better. I don't think there is a better. I think they all have a
I think they all have their purposes.
purpose, and you just whatever you like, really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's what you're looking for out of it.
Okay, so I'm going to show you this rock. I'm going to do mine first because yours is going to be epic.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic, she says.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to first show you the UV Beast.
Bold statement, Cotton.
It is a bold statement, but you'll see why. Okay. So this is the UV Beast. We're doing this backwards right now, and you'll see why in a minute. Let me show you the other side here. UV Beast, long wave. And now we're going to show you the Stymac. Check that out. That is so cool. I love those pinks. The yellows.
What's the other side?
Oh, I got lost in rock.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, your thumb's in the way too.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yep. It kind of is an alien landscape.
Yep.
You want to get over to... Oh, you are on that side. Oh, I'm moving it.
Mm-hmm.
Go over on the... Very, very crazy.
Pretty cool.
And I thought we had one that...
Yeah, Mike, Soul Adventurist has stuff on hers, on UV lights. J&V Rockhounding does a bunch. Currently, Rockhounding has some.
You want to...
Just to list a few.
These are just some other ones that I found in my bathroom.
Not so impressive after the last one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that one is. Oh, and this one was pretty cool.
Rudy says lava.
Oh my gosh, did you know that root beer UV'd?
Nope, can't say that I did.
Oh, wow.
What are you talking about?
Root beer UVs, that is not coffee.
Oh, all right.
And here's another one. Oh, let me show you what it looks like first. That's what it looks like. Yeah, my root beer was UVing. That was weird. And then this is the Beast.
Oh, what's with Crap 15? Crap 15 goes back several live sales ago where Rick was picking numbers and he picked one number and then he said, oh, no, Crap 15. So it just stuck as Crap 15.
Mo wants to see the root beer. Okay, I'm sorry. We did this backwards. I have the Beast on it. Okay, now do the Steinbach on this. So different.
Jacques was interested in seeing rocks with the short and long live at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
So we
we've
can
done
hit
that before.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done it before. We can hit this one. See if we can keep yours on one side. No.
Oh,
There we go, a little bit.
here, I'll do that.
So yeah, there's a little bit of difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. Okay, Melissa, you want to see my root beer glow? That's my root beer. That's under long wave. Does it glow as Cymac? It looks gray. It's worse with this with the Beast.
Huh.
That's nuts.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fun with root beer.
fun with root beer.
Fun with root beer.
All right, are we done with UV?
Yeah.
All right. Lights on.
Yeah. Lights on.
Button, where's the button? My light's behind us.
Oh, yeah. It might be dark for a minute. Let's.
Okay,
We got to catch up with chat.
there we go. Debbie says, and you're drinking that.
I am. Proudly.
Coke was green. Ashley says,
Coke was green?
yeah, I went to a rock show in El Paso this weekend. There was a nice older gentleman, not selling, but showing off his UV rock collection of blackout tent. It was super cool.
That was cool.
That would be. And then Jared says on the dual lights that they want to fight each other. Most low watt lights have a transmission of 25-ish, but that's long wave. Sorry, long wave lights. Mid wave have a transmission of around 3%. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
And Tasman says, if you ever want to sleep in a motel, do not shine the light anywhere in the room. Absolutely.
No, actually, last year, Jared did that. And
Yeah.
he was horrified.
Yeah, watch
He
that
never
video.
wants to do that again.
Yeah, I would not recommend it.
No.
I watched too many CSIs, I think. That's enough. Let's see. And then we have Mr. B asking, have you guys, that's Brian, isn't it? From
What?
Mr. B. He changed it from Bryas to Mr. B.
I think, yes.
Have you guys met the gem trader guy with the shop down on Main Street? I don't believe we
No.
have met him.
No, we
not
have
yet.
not met him yet.
No.
Yes, body fluids will show.
Hotel UV party, dude. Jared says.
How'd you get that on the ceiling?
Yeah, that's the question everybody wants to
Yeah.
have answered. How did that get on the ceiling?
Yeah.
The hell were you all doing?
What the?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So bad.
Mr. Turtle Montana.
Huh.
He says, growing up, my dad used to make homemade root beer with dry ice. And then he
Oh, I did
says,
that for Halloween for
He
years.
used to put me in a tire and roll me down the hill. Ah, those were the good years.
The good years.
The good years, yes.
The
Nice.
good years.
When I evacuated for the last 2 hurricanes, I had my UV light in the car, and I quickly beat down any urge to bring it into the hotel.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh, Ontario did the same thing, it sounds like. Ugh.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I think I did it one time, and that's why we got a trailer. Because I don't ever want to sleep in a hotel ever again.
Ontario Rockout says literal handprints all over, stained with what I don't want to know.
Oh. Yeah, see, that's just like, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, never.
just-
I'll never take a UV
No.
light into a hotel. Well, of course, we just take our trailer now, so
Yeah,
forget it.
that's what I said.
Forget
That's why we
hotels.
got a trailer, because I
Yeah.
don't ever want to stay in another hotel again.
Not doing it.
No.
So,
Never.
anyways, that's probably it for tonight, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Make sure you have your notifications on.
What? And you yell at me for giving things away. Look at you.
I'm not giving anything away.
Whatever.
Hmm.
Anyways,
You never know. You
yeah.
never know.
You never know. But if you guys do like what we're doing here, give us a like on the like button.
Yeah. All right.
Vehicles recommendations. What is needed?
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
Don't check the toilet in your boy's bathroom.
While Brian is still reading comments. What?
Rick says don't check the toilet in your boy's bathroom either.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Looks like a Jackson Pollock painting in there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you,
All
everyone.
right. Thank you all
Appreciate
for
it.
joining us
and
tonight.
for sharing information back.
Yep.
Sure
and
do appreciate
contributing.
that.
It's awesome. So
So,
thank you very much. All right. Good night.
bye.
Bye.